Hold on. Oh, that didn't work. That is the worst transition ever. I am playing the Stanley Parable. Yeah. I've got all. Why is my mouse loading? I don't know. Oh, I can hear myself. I can hear myself. I hate that. Oh, ew. Alright. Should be good. Should be dandy. I think. Okay. I've never played this game before. Okay. I don't know how loud anything is. I don't know if I'm loud. I don't even know if you can hear everything else. I can. And I'm just gonna play it. I've seen clips online, but I haven't done it before. Begin the game. Let's just see how this goes. The end is never. 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 I might have to my mouse is just loading. I haven't got my music because every single time I try and use music on a live stream, it's always ungodly loud, and I have no idea. It's loading, so I don't think we will have to restart the game. Oh, my game closed. Oh. I think I'm gonna have to restart. Nope, never mind.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I know. I can see that it's nice. It's really quiet. Okay. Let's see how this is. Would let me open it. No, I think I skipped it. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. I want to replay it, but I don't know how. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I skipped that by accident. Okay, bro. Let's have a little look-see-do. That's a nice sound. What's all this? Shader detail low. No, please. No, please. High. There we go. Okay, I might have regret that decision. My game just crashed. Okay, right. Let's try that. Let's try that again. Let's try opening again. Never mind. Both my monitors just went black. Okay. I'm here. Begin the game. Will it do the... I'm just pressing buttons. I am just pressing buttons. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to skip.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What's up, Stanley?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I think that's
Orders
me.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Ooh.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Forever change.
Something he would never quite forget.
Never quite forget, eh?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, now I want to keep playing, but I also need to, like, open chat, because I don't know if anyone's even here. Oh, 5sub's here! Five Sib's here. Hi, Five Sib. Oh, is my game just crashed again? No, there we go. Okay, I actually have chat open now. I can see Five Sib. Hello, Turtle. What's this? The Stanley Parable. This isn't the deluxe edition. It's regular. Okay. Okay, it's locked. It's locked.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meet? Is this the meeting room now? Okay. Meeting room. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry, Five Sib. Also, my stream delay is nuts, just letting you know. It's a good minute. Where's the meeting room? That's not... Okay, I can't jump. That's not a thing you can do. I feel like I need to look around everything. Meeting room?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what if I want to go to the right one? I want to go to the right one.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
But like, what if I don't want to go there either, huh? There's no other option, is there?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I get a drink? Okay, I don't think so.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Coffee
Really
nut.
worth it.
I want more turtle faces.
At this point,
Sorry?
Stanley's, but at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay. But like, what if I don't? But like, what if I don't? What if I go again? I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him. He wasn't
Stanley was
talking
so
loud
bad at
enough.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I didn't hear him. You should have been spoken up. Should have spoken up. It's not my fault. What happens if I fall? Oh, I'm getting dangerously close. Okay. Okay. I can't jump. I need to remember that. How low do I go? Warning! Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty of misuse. Cargo lift $1,000. Penalty for jumping up the cargo. Well, yeah, but I can't pay it, can I?
Look, Stanley,
Oh.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
I don't
but
trust
the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration?
No,
for
I
others?
don't. I'm
Are you
sorry.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
A
I
little
don't know
bit.
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I don't trust him. He sounds too friendly. No such thing as a free packed lunch, you know? No such thing as a free lunch. No, yeah, that's how it goes.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Through the red door or the blue door? Why am I so? Why am I? Okay. Okay. See, right. The blue door has blue paint next to it. The red door has whatever this thing is called. The paint is more creative, and this is more constructive. Construction's hard work, and I'm lazy. Let's go blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Right, so where did I come from exactly? I don't think you understand that I am lazy, and I don't want to go that way.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Oh,
Stanley
nuts.
walked through the red door.
No, I didn't. I want to go
fine,
paint.
Go ahead, Stanley. You want to
Appreciate
know
it.
so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this
Yes,
road you've
I
chosen?
want to be
Well, don't let
free.
me stop you.
I want to be free.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to
Right.
be here in the first place.
Shush. What the heck? Hey! Hey! Pull me back!
But Stanley simply couldn't
No.
handle the pressure. What
What?
if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome
Where the heck
fell
am
under his
I?
responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself.
I think I
is
restarted the
to
game by
wait.
accident.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
I think I
In
restarted the
here
game
I
by
can be
accident.
happy forever. I will be happy.
And then I think I actually just closed the
Stanley
door.
waited. Hours passed.
Oh,
Then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
I think my game crashed.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
What do I
He had
keep
to make a
pressing?
decision. What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself.
I have an auto clicker built into my.
Wait. No.
I think I have the auto clicker turned on. Yeah, I had the auto clicker turned on. That's why there was
Nothing will
tippy
break
tappy and
In
there's
here
this
I will
sound.
be happy forever. I will be happy.
Let me
Stanley waited.
leave.
Hours passed. Then days.
Let me
Had years
leave.
gone by, he no longer had the
please.
ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure beyond
Get me
any
out of
doubt was that if he
here!
waited long enough, the answers
Open
would
the
come.
door!
Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
I don't want to be told what to
Now it's
do.
just a little bit closer.
I don't wanna.
Now it's even closer.
I want to be
Here
free.
it comes.
Let me get. Let me go.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ah!
What did it mean?
Stop.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't want to listen to you anymore. You freak me out. Okay, I'm just running to where I was
When
before.
Stanley came to a set of two
No, you
open
can't
doors,
tell me
this was
anything.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Can't tell me
well.
anything.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
I
just
do.
to admire it.
I don't like you.
Wow. Yes, this room.
I
What a
don't care.
beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on
No, I
his left.
didn't. I don't want to listen to you. You can't tell me what to do.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Was I?
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Let me go.
Look, Stanley,
so many
I
different
think
ways
perhaps
to
we've
go in
gotten
this
off
game.
on the wrong foot
It's down
here.
there, there's over
I'm
there,
not
there's
your
going back the
enemy,
regular
really,
way.
I'm not.
But I'm going that
realize
way.
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
I wanna get back to where
but
I
the
was.
fact is that the story has been about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me
I'm trying to get
it.
back to where
Let
I
me
was.
prove that
Getting
I'm
back
on
to
your
where I
side.
was.
Give
Getting
me a
back to where I
chance.
was.
Now
Getting
listen
back to
carefully,
where I
this is
was.
important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Did I though? Did Stanley?
Perhaps you misunderstood.
No, I
Stanley
didn't.
walked through
I know
the
perfectly
red
clear
door.
where I want to go.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Are we
Stanley
not?
walked through the red door.
Did I now, or did I not?
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Thank
You
you.
want to know so badly what's out there? You
Yes,
want
I
to find
do.
out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Thank you.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
So peaceful.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes, it was.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
But now you want me to go in there. And that's my problem. So I'm gonna go the way you... No, I'm gonna go the way I want to go. This is the way I want to go. What?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
See, I want to say it was very good. But that's what I want to do, and I don't want to do anything that someone else wants me to, so it's a 1.
1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's see. Oh, goodness me. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Ooh. 2 seconds. You're having a giggle, you are. Okay, that's a... How do I do something? How do I go against what it wants me to do? See, wants me to go this way. But what if I... There's so many choices! Okay, I'm gonna go this way. This is the way I went before, and I'm gonna go again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I want to say no, and I also want to say yes, so I'm going to go slap bang in the middle.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No, of course I
Let me
would.
boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
This hurts my ears. I'm not doing this for 4 hours. Stop! Go into the stupid fire! Stop it. Look, we're gonna have to make a deal here, okay? Neither of us want to be here, okay? Look, okay, your name is, what's your name? Jeremy. Jeremy? Your name's Jeremy, okay? We both want to, neither of us want to be here! Stop crying! Neither of us want to be here. You clearly want to be in the fire, and I don't want to be here. So we gotta make a deal. You gotta stop moving, so we can talk this over, okay? Okay, so, stop! Jeremiah! Look, we gotta have a conversation here! About this, okay. Suicide isn't okay. Okay, I'm just saying. You're very young, and you got a long time to live. You got a lot you can do in your fresh life. You know what? Fine, burn! See how I care, Jeremiah. See what I care.
You heartless bastard.
It's not my fault. He ran into the fire, not me. It was by his own choice.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
It wasn't my choice, it was his.
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Can I leave now?
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I wonder what it's gonna be. Oh, let's go!
Stanley, is this any better?
Yeah, it is actually.
One thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing
I
to do
still
with.
can't jump.
Is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever
Stuck.
be enough?
I'm stuck.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done
Can't
making
jump.
things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
Okay, I'm
Watch this,
sorry.
Stanley.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
going to build a house.
What the heck? What the heck?
This
What the heck?
will
Oh.
do. Here. No. Here. And then...
Block the one there. Yeah. Slap a door on this
See,
thing.
what does it need? Yes,
There's a
of
door.
course. And just to finish it
Yeah.
all off...
A door. Yeah.
It's complete.
I know, right?
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my
Get some
work of
B-roll.
art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
You can't make me. You know what? Okay. What are your names? Your name, Jeremiah Jr. Okay. We need to talk this over. Okay. I'm sorry. I realize that I should have listened to you a bit more than I have been. Okay. And I know I've been ignoring you, been going against you. I don't trust you. I'm beginning to feel a little bit of sympathy towards you. Okay, Jeremiah Jr. Let's just call you Junior. Junior. When was the last time you had a waffle? Waffles are great. Waffles are really nice. If you have a waffle and you trust me to make you a waffle, then I can listen to you. For you to tell me to do everything I want, everything you then I will do everything you want me to do. Gotcha. Okay. So the waffle, I'm thinking. You know what? Fine. I'll just go into the. I'll make a waffle in now.
Isn't it grand?
No,
Isn't
Ash,
it
it's
perfect?
Junior.
It could only be
He's
better.
obviously younger than
Wait,
Jeremiah.
That's it.
Singular.
We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, okay. I trust you. Let's go mining.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have
I
you brought a
still
light?
can't jump. I have Jesus by my side. He is the light. I can't go. I realize now I can't go back.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I was looking. Fine. Okay. 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 What is that I hear?
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You
No.
trapped in a glass box
No.
with no way out.
Get me out of here!
Talk. Oh, it's
I don't want to be here anymore. Let me out.
What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Wait. Give me that radio.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Let's leave you over here for now.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of the...
My radio! Was that not supposed to come down here? Hello? Jeremiah? Jeremiah Jr.? Hello? You know, I'm sorry for all the hurtful words I might have used. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I made you feel upset. We can talk it out. Jeremiah. Jeremiah. I jumped. Oh. Jeremiah. Hello? You around? I'm going right. Wait. Wait a minute. Those are the two doors I picked. Do I call you Jeremiah when I'm upset with you? Okay. Da-dum, 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 na-na. No, no. Oh, I uncrouched. They can see me. Da-dum, da-dum. I have no reflection. That's not a reflection, that's just a straight up window. What am I supposed to do? I'm very... What do you... Your character in the corner of the screen needs jiggle physics like any self-respecting streamer. Yeah, I'll make sure to add that to the to-do list. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
Moose needs
down in
giggle physics.
wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I'll
He'll
listen
understand
to you.
soon what I was trying to tell him.
I'll
He
listen
needs
to you.
me.
I'll stop.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I can't, I'm impatient. Oh, I'm loading to anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Jeremiah Jr. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna listen to you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna listen to you and I'm gonna let you finish your sentences. Okay?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I do enter the door on my left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. I don't like how the doors close about.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I blocked the door. Fine. I gotta go up the stairs, do I? Up the stairs. Or I could go down the stairs. Junior? Up the stairs. Or down the stairs. I made a promise, okay? I made a promise I would listen to him. I promised I would listen to him. And go up the stairs. Like he asked me. Am I in Scrooge's house? Can I go in the executive bathroom? It would be rather interesting. I'm nosing about my boss's office right now. I want that. Okay, fine. I don't know if you're still here, but there was a portal section.
Stepping into the manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'm listening to you now. See, I promised you, Junior, and see where we're getting. This is why harmony. This is okay. Dynamic duo, me and you, Junior. Do I have to? I don't like big red buttons. Actually, yes I do. Oh, I love me a big red button. Going down. Okay. See, right. I was going a little bit mad, okay? I was getting a bit of my own head earlier.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Peculiar?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, jeez. Hello? 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 I didn't mean it to guess randomly a code.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't wanna. Let me go back. My big red button's gone. Okay, I'll go. Stanley. I mean, no, I'm Stanley. Junior. I need you to be honest with me. Do I go to the mind control facility, or do I escape? That? Or that? That? Or that? Junior. This is a difficult decision, okay, Junior? I'm gonna listen to you. But I want you to know that you need to be honest with me. We can be honest with each other, okay? Well, I'm Stanley. Oh. Hello? This is I'm Junior, can you comfort me, Junior?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh my goodness.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Junior, you're scaring me. Okay. I guess I click the button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Oh my
Each
God.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This guy's a weirdo. Junior, I'm sorry, but you're strange. Watching me. Fired. Who's fired? Who's the blue one? Or is that just a visual glitch? Who got fired? Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Fired.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
What's
that
happening?
His emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
What? Junior?
No.
You're scaring
He
me!
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I'm sorry.
His own life in someone else's control? Never.
No.
It was unthinkable.
It can't be
Wasn't
true.
it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What do I do? From what I'm seeing, there's two options. Turn on the mind control facility. Or turn it off. Destroy the whole place and this could happen to nobody else. Or I could turn it back on again. And Junior. Dynamic duo of me and you. work together. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm running around. Do I press the buttons and
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Or I could turn it on. Junior, listen to me. Okay, Junior, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Junior, you see what you're doing to me right now? Okay, we could work together. Okay, we could do the research that could be done. The research that could be done.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yes,
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes,
Control?
yes, it was.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's It's a tragedy.
Sorry.
You wanted to
Sorry.
control this world, that's fine.
Junior, I'm sorry.
But I'm going to
Junior.
destroy it first,
Listen to
so
me.
you can't.
Listen to me. I feel
Take a look
bad,
at the clock,
honestly.
Stanley.
I'm sorry.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life,
Junior, I'm
or will you
sorry.
let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me,
I
all
can't
part
read
of
it,
the
code.
joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Gosh. Being exploded smells bad, I'm not gonna lie to you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Someone needs to get a Hoover, man. It stinks. Get some Febreze up in here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I did. I did enter the door on my left. What a coincidence, you'd say so. What a coincidence. What a coinky dink.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm pretty sure it's downstairs. Pretty confident. This way.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Yeah, I've realized
Why did
that,
doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I'm not crazy.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
I have a wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
I am okay.
I am okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Someone wake me up. My name is
I have an
Stanley.
office. I am real.
I'm stuck in an office.
Just
I'm
someone
real.
tell me I am
I'm
real.
done,
I must
I'm fine.
be real. I must be.
I'm
Can
real.
anyone hear my
I'm
voice?
real. You're not real. You might not be real. You're a voice. Okay? You can't
And
tell me
everything
anything.
went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I genuinely think that was probably like the good ending. Okay, I'm sure there's so much more to this game. The voice crack. I think there's tons of other options. I'm not gonna lie, but if I'm ever gonna do that, I'm gonna do it another time. If my computer would actually like, okay, there we go. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do that another time. I think it's good. It's a good game, and I'm very glad I purchased it. Those are great purchases. Why is my... Okay, there we go. Hello? 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 Okay, that my little guy ain't working properly. There we go. And there we go. All right.